For you today, the hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. And hello to you from Atlanta, Georgia. We're here at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary duties with me is Sue Smith. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Northern Ireland and they take on Sweden.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm anticipating a good game today. The coaching staff have done all they can. Now it's about taking it onto the pitch.
Svensson. Ayari. Well, they tried to keep the move going. This is how the starting lineup looks today.
Well, it does look to be a 5-4-1, and I'd expect them to be defensively sound today. But when they break, they've got to do it at pace. They've got to commit the wing-backs forward and at least one midfielder to support the lone striker.
What can they do from here? Marshall. On to Galbraith. Here's the starting 11 for Sweden.
Well, it looks to be a 5-4-1, and I think that midfield four will play quite narrow. They'll allow the space down the flanks for the wing-backs to bomb forward, and you'd expect one of those midfield players to push on too, just to help to link the play with the lone striker.
Galbraith. On to Charles. Paddy McNair. On to Hume. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Elanga. Oh, surely! A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, here's the replay. Despite lots of pressure from the defender, he manages to hold him off, gets his shot away. It's a good goal, that.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Shea Charles. Now with Galbraith. Paddy McNair. On to Charles. It's a neat move. Svensson. Jesper Karlström. Will he play it in? And the header just over the crossbar. Spencer. Now with Charles. Paddy McNair. Karlström. Opportunity! Intercepting it intelligently. Ethan Galbraith. And back with Marshall. Well, this could really help the cause. Well, they have the ball again.
Yeah, you can clearly see they work on their shape out of possession, can't you?
Karlström. On to Gyökeres. Gabriel Gudmundsson. Yasin Ayari. Jesper Karlström. Pass and move, pass and move. Their opponents really struggling to get a look in. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Good bit of closing down. And conceding the throw-in. Ayari. Johansson. Well, the threat could be there. See players waiting in the middle. Well, he loves drifting in off the flank. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging.
Oh, superb tackle. I love that.
On to Devlin. Ethan Galbraith. Price. Charles. Good-looking move. Driven in. Nothing to show for that attack. Now what can they do from here? Is this the moment? And Sweden will get the throw in. Sweden recovering possession well. Promising possession, this. Another good-looking attack. And he stopped them in their tracks. And a good job holding on to the ball. Interesting pass. Might lead to a chance. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
Well, if we see it again, he's placed that with such accuracy. The goalkeeper couldn't get anywhere near it. Such a nice finish, that.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Charles. Now with Galbraith. And good safe hands on display. Anthony Elanga. And now with Johansson. Jesper Karlström. Svensson. Now with Ayari. And that's where to send it.
Great vision and awareness there. To see that and execute it, top class.
But into the keeper's gloves. Galbraith. And they've created space. And there's the feed into the box. Played into the centre. The attack ended disappointingly. Victor Gyökeres. Svensson. Oh, did well to skip through. Oh, that's how to defend. Marshall. Spencer. Now with Galbraith. Delivered into the area here. And there's the clearance, and that'll be a corner. Delivering it. And now with Johansson. Now with Gyökeres. Gyökeres. Johansson. Jesper Karlström. Victor Gyökeres. Svensson. Lovely tempo here.
They just move it so well, don't they?
No panic, just passing. Splendid challenge, that! Marshall. Released it nicely. Could play it in. Will it happen for them? Maybe dangerous here. Can they forge ahead? And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Ayari. And snuffing out the danger. Price. And in with a real chance. In it goes! And it's a very different story being written now. From trailing earlier to leading here.
Well, here's the replay. And he shows great skill to play the ball through. The way to pass, it's just right. And what a finish. He goes for power. It was never in doubt. He just looks so confident running through.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Hume. Shea Charles. On to Galbraith. Oh, that's a fine pass. Who can he pick out? And a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. And putting it wide from there, disappointing. Elanga. Lindelöf now. Yassine Ayari. Anthony Elanga. Karlström. Thoughtful play. Now with Ayari. Jesper Karlström. It did look on for them, but not to be. Spencer. Galbraith. Well, this could really help the cause. Ayari. Jesper Karlström. Yassine Ayari. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up.
That was top draw, wasn't it?
bit wasteful in possession from Sweden. Good movement. Price. Could cross it in here. Sending it behind for the corner. Trying to deliver it accurately. Svensson. Karlström. Yasin Ayari. Elanga. And now with Johansson. Jesper Karlström. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. And stopping the danger.
Right choice that. Allows them to reset. Gives them time to regain their shape, doesn't it?
Victor Gyökeres. Jesper Karlström. Not allowing them to come onto them. Not afraid of that. Svensson. Ayari. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. They're all doing their bit to keep them out. Karlström. Now with Ayari. Jesper Karlström. Gabriel Gudmundsson. He has time to play it over. And a textbook interception. Ethan Galbraith. Marshall. Shea Charles. Impressive build-up. But the danger averted for now. Yasin Ayari. Svensson. Karlström. Charles. Holding on to it. And cutting it out.
Yeah, he was on to that before it even happened.
Gudmundsson. Now with Ayari. Still trailing, but they keep it moving. Can he score? Ethan Galbraith. On to Charles. In a decent position. A chance perhaps. And a goal! They've added to their lead. Much needed security.
Here we can see it again, and he just hits this so sweetly. You knew as soon as he connected with it that this was going in.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Johansson. Elanga. Lindelöf now. Jesper Karlström. Now with Ayari. Showing good patience.
Yeah, looking sharp at the minute. It's all about timing now.
Yasin Ayari. Svensson. Now with Ayari. Using his strength to shield the ball. Good piece of defending. Victor Gyökeres. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Vital block there. Jesper Karlström. On to Ayari. And now with Johansson. Anthony Elanga. And a simple clearance, a good one. A very timely interception. Jesper Karlström. Svensson. Chance to finish. Was an important piece of defending. Oh, keeper dealt with it. And over comes the corner. Well, the keeper made that look relatively easy. In truth, it wasn't. Ethan Galbraith. And finding their flow. Fully committed. And offside it is. Yassine Ayari. Lindelöf now. Ayari. Svensson. Jesper Karlström. Beautiful pass. Clever defending. Galbraith. McNair now. Hume. Marshall now. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Trey Hume. Marshall. Price. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Anthony Elanga. Really determined play to hang on to it.
He's always so calm, isn't he? Just buying time.
Jesper Karlström. Really nice looking pass. Intercepted effortlessly. Price. Marshall now. That is that for the first half here. Well, we don't say this too often, but Victor Gyökeres has underwhelmed so far.
Yeah, not created much at all, has he? Barely troubled the keeper. And with the way they lean on his goals, you can see why they're trailing.
And away they go again, into the second half. Creative look about this, but they dealt with the threat posed. Gyökeres. Well, they know they need to stop him. They've dropped a bit deep, haven't they?
Yeah, they must have had a shout from the manager. I think they're asking for trouble playing like this.
Oh, good use of the ball. Oh, big opportunity. And there it is. Still life left in this game. And they have the momentum now.
Well, here we can see it again. He hits it so cleanly. Perfect contact. And the keeper never really had a chance. It's a fantastic strike.
You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. Spencer. On to Charles. Good tackle. Karlström. Svensson. And bursting forward. And playing it through. Well, there it is. Can you believe this? From 2 down, they now find themselves level.
This is a wonderful ball played through. It's great work to set up the chance. And as soon as he's through 1v1 with the keeper, he just smashes it. Such power in the strike. It's brilliant.
So they get the ball rolling again, and this is a goal fest in the extreme. Terry Devlin. On to Charles. And he read it well. Galbraith. Now with Charles. Ethan Galbraith. Well, they keep the ball moving. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of both. You've got to give him time to get back on side. Surely he can see what's going on.
Yassine Ayari. Lindelöf now. Svensson. And good anticipation. Ethan Galbraith. Chance to do damage. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Anthony Elanga. Jesper Karlström. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Devlin. Beautifully weighted ball. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. Charles. And back with Marshall. Now with Charles. Galbraith. Intelligent defending. Jesper Karlström. Chances on. Oh, he saved it. Brilliant piece of goalkeeping.
Oh, his positioning is spot on. Really makes it difficult for the attacker. Stops an almost certain goal there.
Corner kick played in. Making a bit of headway. Lindelöf. Superb tackle. Galbraith. Charles. Well, attacking possibilities. Decent pass. Interception to snuff out the danger. And the ruling is offside here. Gabriel Gudmundsson. Now with Gyökeres. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And keeping possession. Jesper Karlström. On to Gyökeres. A very timely interception. We've seen tidier challenges than that one. And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, he had no option. That's a yellow for me.
Charles. On to Gyökeres. Ball retention so important. Jesper Karlström. Yasin Ayari. Karlström. Well, it's one pass after another. That's a lovely ball. Delivered into the area here. Nothing to show for that attack. Good strength to keep the ball. Can they create something from here? Well, possibilities in the centre. And a clever piece of defending. Jesper Karlström. Can you believe what we're watching? It truly is a comeback and a half.
Well, here's the replay. Despite lots of pressure from the defender, he manages to hold him off, gets his shot away. It's a good goal, that.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Galbraith. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Spencer. Cross could be useful. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Anthony Elanga. On to Ayari. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Anthony Elanga. Just the challenge that was required. Spencer. Good ball over the top. And there's the feed into the box. Ayari. Lindelöf now. Yassine Ayari. More confident play.
Yeah, probing for an opening, aren't they?
Nicely constructed. Had no interest in losing possession. Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though. Nicely cut out. Karlström. Gabriel Gudmundsson. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Big chance! Oh, brilliant goalkeeping! Who can they pick out? Well, that was never likely to trouble the keeper. Price. Now with Charles. Trey Hume. Clever defending. Elanga. Jesper Karlström. This looks interesting. Showing good ball control. Anthony Elanga. Will it happen for them? Determined defending. Price. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Moving it nicely in search of a leveller.
Yeah, just need to make it count, don't they?
Galbraith. An effective ball. Hume. Top-class defending. Victor Gyökeres. That's a good-looking pass. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Impressive build-up. And keeping possession. Will it be? Oh, could easily have been a brace for him.
He's certainly been bright, getting himself into good positions on a regular basis, but this time the keeper's equal to him.
And there's the delivery. And the ball back with Sweden here. In position. Unbelievable reflexes from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, his agility was phenomenal. He had so little time. Truly world-class, that.
Now sending it in. The chance is on. It wasn't the easiest header to control, but still he'll be a bit disappointed. Shea Charles. Price. McNair now. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. And finding the flow. Isaac. Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching. Needs to be more alive. You've got to work harder to stay onside.
Hume. Ethan Galbraith. Fine build-up play. Well, that's good defending. Well organised at the back. Svensson. Nice looking move, this. On to Ayari. Holding on to it. Paul Smith. Real chance. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, here's the replay. You do have to feel for the keeper, though. He's been completely exposed. But once he's through, it's a neat finish. Very cool and collected.
Well, you don't get too many scorelines like this one. 4-4. Ayari. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Oh, not a great challenge at all there. And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, he had no option. That's a yellow for me.
Good work from Northern Ireland to win it back. Ethan Galbraith. Price. Fine cross into the middle. Well, nothing untoward happened. And danger averted. Well read. Ethan Galbraith. Well, they're certainly thinking about a winner. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Gabriel Gudmundsson. Svensson. That's a good-looking ball. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. And Northern Ireland regaining possession. 10 minutes left for play. Shea Charles. And back with Marshall. Beautifully weighted ball. Waiting for support. Marshall. Determined defending. Moving it forward. A fine reading of the situation. Trey Hume. Charles. Tension building, still level. Chance for Isaac. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Just look at this great ball played through. Excellent awareness to create the opportunity. And once he's through, there's no second guessing. Goes straight for power and absolutely thumps it past the keeper. That's a proper striker's finish.
So they get the ball moving again, knowing that it truly is a race against the clock. Can they get themselves level? Oh, it might be! Unable to get a body in the way. Svensson. Lindelöf now. Ayari. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Yassine Ayari. Good through ball. Another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure victory. Trying to deliver it accurately. And that's very confident goalkeeping in not easy circumstances. Paul Smith. Well, the cross could help them. Ethan Galbraith. And it's with Smith. Offside by quite a lot. Time for a change then. Well, still pushing forward. It's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. And that is offside. It's Smith. Gabriel Gudmundsson. Smith has it. That's a lovely ball. Smith. Trying to tee it up. Can he score? Oh, brilliant goalkeeping! Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. Taken short. Good looking move. Gudmundsson. Smith on the ball. Gabriel Gudmundsson. And space to cross it. Very nicely positioned to win it back. Galbraith. Terry Devlin. McNair now. Marshall. And forward they go, chasing the game. This could square the game. And the keeper more than equal to the task. A corner kick, and who knows, this might represent their last chance to grab an equaliser. And there's the delivery. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. To level matters! And a goal to level the top late on here. Just look at the reaction.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a good finish. You've got to praise the pressing from the front. It's relentless. And once they nicked the ball, they weren't going to miss from there.
So back underway, and this game has had a roller coaster quality about it. Isak. Svensson. A goal here could settle it. That's a good-looking shot. Well, it wasn't quite the quality of shot that we were all anticipating. Galbraith. Price. Isak. Svensson. Here's Isak. Excellent vision. He opted for placement, but it didn't happen for him. Now Saville. On to Devlin. Now with Galbraith. And a goal here might be the clincher. With strong play on the ball. Johansson. Lindelöf now. Svensson. Lindelöf. Nice looking pass. And there's the referee's whistle. These two sides cannot be separated. And this will test the mentality of any footballer. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. He had to score, and he does. Composure is so important under these trying circumstances. Oh, a superb save. And there it is, perfectly executed. Job done from the spot. So lethal in front of goal. A huge moment. And delivering in the heat of battle. One penalty away from victory.